Good morning. It's Vijay here. Today is Monday, 28 December 2025. Sorry, 29 December 2025. Welcome to yet another episode of pre-market commentary. Things are very dull. Most people are on holidays, so you really cannot get any direction. So while the bulls will say that it is a holiday mood, so just let's watch out what will happen in the beginning of 2026. So they are bullish, whereas the bears will say the Nifty has broken the 20 EMA. So one should be bearish. I believe that this direction, the directionless market, is a very typical phenomena of the last 3 days of December. You will see volatility because the volumes are thin, the big boys are out, so the small kids will begin to play and they can create a lot of volatility and a lot of hope, a lot of despair. I keep normally positions very low in the last 3 4 days, last week of December, and that is what we are planning to do. Though today is Monday and I show my trades, free trades on my Telegram group, but I think I may even skip trading today because of the way the markets have been behaving. So on Friday, what happened? Markets ended near the day's low. All the indices came down. Nifty lost quite a bit of points. How much did Nifty lose? Nifty lost about 100 points. Bank Nifty lost about 172 points. And generally, there was lackluster behavior, excepting in certain sectors like metals, for instance. IT fell, auto fell. And if you look at it, if you take for the week, a Nifty has closed in the positive, while Nifty has closed in the positive. Bank Nifty has come down for 3 weeks in a row, which is not a very good sign generally, because Bank Nifty is where I put my bets on the direction of the market. So I will still think it is an aberration, and tomorrow is settlement, so there could be more volatility tomorrow. But today could be a lackluster day. So that's where we are. As I said, metal stocks did very well on Friday. Silver and gold. Silver did very well. Gold steady. Silver has been very volatile and on an upward trend trajectory, especially in China. So we may see that volatility is seeping into our markets. But I continue to be bullish on silver and gold for long term. In fact, in yesterday's video, I've said precious metals will continue to be the leaders in 2026, whereas the general equity may have a good first quarter, not so good second quarter, and I feel a significantly bad second half of the year. So rupee was steady. Rupee has now started trading below 90, 89.85. What happened to the FIIs? FIIs sold 318 crores. DIs bought 1,773 crores. So 1,455 crores was net purchase, which means the third force was active. So as far as US markets are concerned, US markets were flat, expectedly so, because I don't think it will be any different from India. So I don't really want to look too much into the numbers. Then Brent crude has risen slightly because of the Venezuelan problem. Dollar index is below 98, which is good for India. But unfortunately, I mean, our rupee is not really kept in pace. Then, if you look at stocks, Prime Minister's office apparently has said that Coal India's all subsidiaries should get listed by 2030. So Coal India should be in focus. We are long Coal India. We want to buy Coal India on all declines. We think it's got a long way to go because it's a good dividend yield also. So what other stocks to watch? Coforge came down on that day because they were planning to acquire Encora for about 17,000 crores. I think they're biting more than what they can chew. I think Coforge will be, a stock which will be neglected through 2026. And I also think that those guys are they're coming with a QIP of 5,000 crores. Who is going to buy that QIP of 5,000 crores? I don't know, excepting for the mutual funds. And mutual funds will use the money of the retailers, and retailers, poor guys, that saying mutual fund sahi hai, it is sahi nahi hai, they will realize in 2026, unfortunately. So 5,000 crores have gone down the drain when Coforge raises the QIP of $550 million, which comes to around 5,000 crores. Vedanta should do well. They've been declared successful bidder for DEPA Graphite Vanadium block. We are banking on Vedanta. We hold it. Even on Friday, we bought a little bit, and we also bought a little bit of Nalco. We added a little bit of Nalco. because we already bought reasonably large quantities before Muhurat itself. Titan, they are opening a lab-grown diamond jewelry store under the brand Dion in Mumbai. So lab-grown diamonds now are becoming popular, more popular than diamonds because they're inexpensive and they look exactly like diamonds. So Titan could be in focus. Then now another QIP coming up. Timex Group says that they will do a QIP where that OFS will be about 500 crores again. So 500 crores gone down the drain. Mutual funds will invest. Retail investors will lose. What else is there? Some recent IPOs. Lock-in period ends for Venti Hospitality, Trualt Bioenergy, Jin Kushal Industries, EPAC Prefab Tech. I've heard none of them. We never invest in IPOs, but liquidity will come. Now, negative news: PNB has got caught into 2,400 crore scam with the promoters of SAREI Equipment and Infra Finance. So that should get hammered. That should also reflect on public sector banks. And in fact, public sector banks were down on Friday. So there is always a problem in banks. Some or other scandal comes up, especially in PSU banks as well as banks like private sector banks, IndusInd Bank, for instance. Aurobindo Pharma they've terminated one agreement with Biofactura in US, so that may be also a negative. GIFT Nifty talks of a increase about 39 points. I don't know how it will play out. There could be some good news on the geopolitical front. Trump is meeting Brzezinski, and Putin also, he has already talked to Putin. Brzezinski is making conciliatory notes saying that, we are looking for peace, and Trump also has praised the European Union. So there could be a peace deal before New Year. That should augur well for the equity bulls in the new year, but it will not be a good, omen for the oil bulls. I think oil will continue to be under pressure, but gold and silver have their own way of going about. So all in all, it will be. I feel it will be volatile within a range. With both the bulls and bears will say that it's bullish, bearish, but I think it is foolish to even look at direction in the last 3-4 days of the new year. So I'll come back tomorrow and day after tomorrow. We'll wish you a happy new year in 2026 and a profitable one. And whatever you do, I hope it is successful. Thank you for joining me.